Now, Janice and I have the special privilege of introducing you to all of our Youth Innovation and Leadership Award winners. We feel these women are so special that we'd like to bring each of them up here on stage for you to meet them. So as I call your name, please join us on this side of the stage, one at a time. Emma Goodman, Greenwich High School. Emma's goal is to pursue research in either neuroscience, specifically neurodegenerative disease, or synthetic biology. Odia Kane, Engineering Science, University Magnet School. Odia looks forward to studying neuroscience and abnormal psychology. Janine Kerr, Danbury High School. Janine's research activities are around innovative solutions for environmental effects caused by invasive species here in Connecticut. Victoria Liu, Amity Regional High School. Victoria aspires to continue her research in biological sciences throughout undergrad and graduate school. Sarah Molganicki, Greater Hartford Academy of Mathematics and Science. Sarah has a strong passion for computer science and intends to study it in college. Jade Smart, Hamden High. Go Hamden. Jade's career aspirations and goals include becoming an MD, PhD neurosurgeon and conducting influential research. Anubhuti Mather, Glastonbury High. Anu researches tissue engineering, plans a career in medicine, and aspires to work for Doctors Without Borders. Let's give these special young women a round of applause. Thank you, ladies. We've asked Anu Mather of Glastonbury High School to remain here on the stage today. And as you can guess, she is this year's Covidian's Youth Innovation and Leadership Award recipient. We thought you should know more about Anu, so we asked her teacher to share some words with us today. Anu has invested hundreds of hours conducting authentic research. She is intelligent, intrinsically motivated, and passionate about learning from great mentors. Prior to her junior year, Anu asked to join the team of Dr. Kumar at UConn Health. There, she studied novel ways to develop tissue engineering scaffolds using green tea antioxidants. Her work was recognized by the CT Science Fair and the Science Junior Sciences, Humanities, and Symposium. Then she advanced to national and international competitions. Anu had applied then for a highly competitive summer program at the Jackson Labs and was one of only 2 pre-college students to get accepted for an internship. There she spent 10 weeks over her summer vacation studying genetics and type 2 diabetes. Anu's passion for research, now as a senior, is focused on tissue engineering once again. According to her mentor, Dr. Shelke, Anu has been working on a project of her own which deals with microparticle bioactive behavior delivery systems to promote chondrocyte proliferation and differentiation. Say that 3 times fast. From a candidate pool of over 100 students, Anu was invited once again to compete at this year's Connecticut Junior Sciences and Humanities Symposium. She has earned the chance to present at the national competition again this year. At Glastonbury High, Anu has taken and succeeded in every AP science course offered. She took AP biology and chemistry concurrently during her sophomore year, an impressive feat. Anu was instrumental in organizing GSH's first ever STEMposium, which is an event to showcase opportunities in STEM for all students. There she coached underclass researchers and prepared them for their first science competitions. Other research students at her school view her as a leader. According to Glastonbury's Director of Science, Anu Mather is truly an exceptional student, the kind of student that educators get only a few times to enjoy in life. To supplement her brilliance of mind, she is mature beyond her years, perceptive, and confident. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much, the Connecticut Technology Council, for this honor. The things that I've devoted my time to in my high school career, I've done because I'm passionate about them. And the fact that I'm getting this honor today, I'm so thrilled. And I'm so proud to be honored for the things that I've been passionate about. But I know I couldn't have done it without some of the incredible mentors and inspiring teachers I've had. So today, I'd like to thank my mentors at the UConn's Institute for Regenerative Engineering, Dr. Sankamesh Kumbar, Dr. Shelke, and Mr. Harmon. I'd also like to thank the mentors that I've had at the Jackson Laboratories, Dr. Stitzel and Dr. Ina Kisha. I'd like to thank my wonderful teachers, Ms. Diane Pintavalli and Mr. Michael Jaffe, and I'd love to thank my parents who have supported me all throughout my high school career. Thank you so much.
These high school kids just blow us away every year. It's amazing. It's just amazing. I know we're going to see a lot more of her in the future. And thank you to her gigantic supporting group in the back who all gave her a standing ovation. She deserved it. Before we move on to the rest of the awards, I just want to mention that each of the high school students who was up here who was honored did get a scholarship check in honor of John Amok, who is a former CTC board member and a 2006 Women of Innovation winner. You can read about this special woman in the program, and then you'll understand why the council feels so strongly in remembering her every year. But let us move on now to our next award, the Collegian Innovation and Leadership Award. This award goes to an undergraduate or graduate student who has demonstrated exceptional academic achievement in the technology, science, or engineering areas of study, or who has displayed inventiveness or creativity in those fields. This year, we have two winners, as the planning committee was enthusiastic about both the women I'm about to introduce. Our first winner is Sapna Gupta, a graduate student at the Center for Clean Energy Engineering. She's a grad student at the Center for Clean Energy Engineering at the University of Connecticut's School of Engineering, and she also has an amazing smile, and besides being brilliant. We do have another winner. There were just too many to choose from this year, so our second winner is Monica Weber, PhD student. Monica is a PhD student in the Department of Electrical Engineering at Yale University, and as she comes up, I just have to say how blown away I was to see that the Dean of the School of Engineering at Yale University is a woman. Who'd have thunk it?
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm truly honored and humbled by the award, and I would really like to thank all the people who have helped me along my way. My advisor, Professor Mark Reed, all the support I've received at the School of Engineering at Yale, and also the Business School at Yale. And I would like to really thank my parents who have been supporting me over all these years and always pushing me and motivating me to do better. And I would also like to thank all my mentors right now who are helping me with the next endeavor, namely taking the research I've done during my PhD and helping me start the commercialization process. Namely, what I've been working on is making the world a safer place by providing information about bacterial contamination in 30 minutes as opposed to days. So I developed a silicon chip which will replace a Petri dish to provide information in 30 minutes and bring microbiology to the 21st century. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm truly honored to be here tonight, and I would like to thank all my nominators who nominated me and recognized me, my talent and leadership role. My research work on the development of clean and efficient energy technologies, as well as my leadership role at UConn across the nation has brought me here. So I would like to thank all the people, each and everyone who supported me, who helped me throughout my life as of now. And I would like to special acknowledge my supervisor over there, Professor Prabhakar Singh. He has supported me throughout my PhD and taught me many skills which helped me to grow not only professionally but also personally. And I would like to thank all other nominators, Professor Su, Professor Alpe, Professor Brady, Dr. Mark Williams, and all others for supporting me, nominating me, and Professor Merrick, who's right there. She's getting award in the different category. And we both are from Material Science and Engineering Department and Center for Clean Energy, so WO, MSc, and C2E2, UConn. And my parents, they are not here tonight. They are back in India, but I know they are thinking about me right now. So this award I dedicate to my parents, my mom and dad, and for their all effort and dedication to bring me here. And with that, thank you all. At the end, I would like to thank CTC, Connecticut Technology Council, for recognizing me and giving me this award, as well as for arranging this beautiful event. Thank you. Whoa.
Our next award is the Community Innovation and Leadership Award, and it is awarded to a woman employed in technology, science, or engineering who has devoted her own time and resources or marshaled those of her company to supporting community organizations, nonprofits, or worthy causes. Our winner this year is a woman that I just recently met and featured in a television program on CTN about how millennials are engaging in democracy and in helping their world. And this woman is such an example of it. Her name is Keisha Ash. Keisha is the co-founder and CEO of an organization called Many Mentors. And let me just tell you that Many Mentors is a nonprofit that promotes peer mentoring to increase the interest, pursuit, and attainment of STEM degrees among underrepresented students. We've talked about if you can see it, you can be it, and that's what she's exemplifying. And she did this while she was working on her PhD, by the way. Congratulations.
Good evening. I am overwhelmed with gratitude right now. Everything, that I've accomplished in my life thus far, it's because of other people. It's because of other people who have believed in me. It's because of other people who have pushed me. It's because of other people who have inspired me. And the work that I do is a testament to that. So I'd like to thank everybody in the room who supports not only my work, but encouraging, inspiring, and supporting students to gain interest in STEM. So I know Quelf is in the room. Love those ladies over there. We have the Connecticut Girls Collaborative Project in here, Girl Scouts. There are so many great organizations in this state that support the work of getting girls and other underrepresented people in STEM interested and engaged. I also have to thank all my mentors. I can't do this work without them. I'm standing here as a representative of hundreds of people that support my team, our executive team, as well as the student chapters that we've developed at different universities. And we're at the beginning of growing and really expanding to different universities, different locations to help spread this work. And last but not least, of course, I have to thank my support network, my family, my friends, everybody who just gives me all the energy that I can carry with me to move forward. My advisor, my role model, my inspiration, Dr. Cato Lorenzen. I wouldn't be in the state of Connecticut if it weren't for him and the amazing work that he does and bringing it to the University of Connecticut and supporting me throughout my journey as a PhD student that I hopefully will be completing this year. And for those of you with PhDs, you know how that road goes. But I'm just eternally grateful, and I thank all of you in the room to being here today and supporting all this great work to push our young people, to push our next generation to really make a difference in this world. So thank you very much.
Okay. Our next award is the Research, Innovation, and Leadership Award. This one goes to a woman who has developed new knowledge or products or improvements to products in a corporate or an academic setting. This woman has exhibited original approaches to research and has achieved peer recognition. And the winner, or I should say winners, as the planning committee was deadlocked in this category too, so we have two winners this year. Our first winner is Sarap Aksoy, Professor, Yale School of Public Health. And our second winner is Radenka Merrick, Clean Energy Professor. Clean Energy Professor in Sustainable Energy at the University of Connecticut.
Thank you so much. This is such a great honor. I'd like to thank my colleagues at Yale for this nomination, also to the council, of course, and to all the sponsors of this event. It's just a fabulous evening. Thank you very much. I'd like to congratulate all the other nominees. You are all winners. It's just for all the work that you have been doing. It's just outstanding. So my story began when my parents allowed me to come here from Istanbul when I was 17 to go to college. And I did not realize what a personal sacrifice that was for them until I had my own children. So I'm very grateful to them for giving me this chance. And then, of course, my husband deserves a lot of credit in my career. He, all the time, put in more than his fair share as we brought up our family. I also like to thank my two grown children, two boys, who did actually sacrifice a lot growing up with a mom who was very busy and who unfortunately missed maybe too many swim meets and hockey games, so I'm very grateful for them. And of course, I could not have done this without a large team, and it's one of the privileges of working in academia. You get to work with a lot of young people, outstanding undergraduates, graduates, PhD, MPH, master's students, and postdocs who come from really all around the world and bring their diversity, their youth, their wisdom, and energy, which energizes me every day. And finally, I travel a lot for my work, and I'm always extremely proud of the intellectual leadership the United States scientists exhibit overseas. And I like to see our competitive advantage continue globally, and which apparently is happening in Connecticut right here. But I like to encourage, especially the young minds in the audience, to get involved and to share your passion for science, research, and education with your friends, family, neighbors, your colleagues, your elected officials in particular, so that more of these opportunities will come your way in the future. So thank you very much. I'm extremely honored by this award and recognition.
I would like to acknowledge everybody in this room that supports us, and this is our path forward to the better society that we want to create for tomorrow. I want to acknowledge all my colleagues at UConn and friends who are at this table who encourage and support me every day. Sapna, my student who is my inspiration, and all my students that are not here today. I would also like to thank my husband Charles and our sons for unconditional love and support, and Charles' mother, who is an inspiration to me and a great supporter. I want to dedicate this award to my professor, Paul Hido Shingo in Japan, who supported me when I was only woman student at Kyoto University and believed that I can succeed in Japanese society. So this is for you, Professor Shingo. So thank you, everybody.
Our next award is the Academic Innovation and Leadership Award, and it is presented to a woman in an academic setting, it can be high school, college, or university, who has created and fostered programs in technology, science, and engineering, in curriculum development, student research, and teacher-student collaborations. And the winner is Medria Blue Ellis. Medria is the principal, Engineering and Science University Magnet School. Congratulations.
Wow. Almost speechless. It is amazing to be honored among such impressive women. I thank the council. I thank my nominators, Arvin and Sandra, from Nadescent Technologies. What I get to do every day is work with the future innovators of STEM who happen to be female. And I want to tell you that they are amazing. I also have to thank my husband, Malcolm Ellis, who doesn't mind that everyone he introduced me to, he happens to work in the STEM field as well. I ask them what they can do for my school. And so, and my mentor, Lola Nathan, I learned that from her because she always asked me what I could do for her school and her summer camp and anything else that had to do with children. My mom and my dad, for just instilling in me a love for education, and my team, my leadership team, they're back there. I could not do anything without them. And my students, I have students and a parent here, and my business partners, Betsy Doan, and those business partners who aren't here, and the University of New Haven. They happen to be our collegiate university sponsor, and we are doing amazing things together, really trying to put a new face on education. And I invite you all to come to ESAMS and be amazed at what young people are doing in the area of STEM. Thank you. And pardon me, and one last thing, my boss is also here, Dr. Damaris Rao, in the New Haven Public Schools. Thank you.
Our next award is the Entrepreneurial Innovation and Leadership Award. The award criteria in this category is this: a woman who has founded her own company or helped found a company and has taken great professional and financial risk to make her idea a reality. The winner is Christina Lampe Honorud, CEO and founder of the CeeLo Team, LLC. I should mention one of our board members had to leave early because she had to go pick up her son. She founded a medical device company. She thought of this idea while she was on maternity leave after giving birth to her fourth child a year ago, 5 years ago, and so her company is now 4 years old and was conceived, if you will, during maternity leave. And she's doing a great job at it. And congratulations to you, Christina.
you. It's very hard. So, to take a chance to change for generations. My passion is around sustainability, economic sustainability, human rights, which is closely tied to water and energy in my world. Sustainable finance in do good things and make money, have impact, participate where you can, drive change that you know is right, and do it together. Building partnerships with people that want to be part of the new world, that are part of the current world, with lessons learned from history. That's the melody that we're building now. New energy, putting America back to work, energy that transports cars. We're building an energy technology company that is putting electric drive into mass markets. A car with 200 miles in the tank, approaching $35,000, made and delivered in the US.
The Small Business Innovation and Leadership Award is our next award. And this goes to a woman who has at least 3 years of managerial or technical experience in technology, science, or engineering, who has managed a program, a project, or a business unit in an exemplary way in a small company or professional services firm. And our winner this year is Lisa Braden Harder, CEO of Appen.
Well, thank you to the CTC. This is an amazing night of showcasing so many great women and connecting so many of us, so thank you. This is really important work that goes on here. I'd like to thank my angel investor and husband, who's been with me 20 years along the path here, helped me through payroll in the early days of starting my company, helped me, supported me in the last few years as we took on private equity and more recently IPO'd in Australia this year. So thank you to my husband, Larry Harder. Thank you.
Our final award tonight is the Large Business Innovation and Leadership category. And here we look for a woman with at least 3 years of managerial or technical experience in technology, science, or engineering, and someone who has managed a program, a project, or a business unit in an exemplary way in a large corporation or professional services firm. Our winner this year is from a company that is making a huge impact in our state. Her name is Yohei Rogers. She is the site director of the Jackson Laboratory for Genomic Medicine. I have to say that in the short time that Yohei has been in the state, she has already made a big impact, not only at Jackson Labs, but among women and among girls. Last year, we produced a women's conference called Know Your Value for women and girls to figure out what it's all about and to really stand up for what they deserve. And Yohei was on our board of advisors and was a big help. So thank you so much.
Well, I have nothing prepared because this is a big surprise. In many different ways, genomics have defined my personal as well as my professional life. Many of my colleagues from the Jackson Laboratory for Genomic Medicine are in the audience. So I lost my father when I was 12 years old to brain cancer. And this image of this gentle giant who I love and depended on, defeated by cancer and rendered powerless, will stay with me for my entire life. Very little did I know, 3 decades later, we as genomic scientists would develop the means to actually confront that human condition head on. I have been very lucky that I have been able to be involved in the sequencing of the first human genome. Now I have this opportunity to make personalized genomic medicine a reality. And that's really what I worked on every single day. I get up every single morning excited about coming to work, excited about being able to provide the support to the great scientists at the Jackson Laboratory for Genomic Medicine to make personalized genomic medicine a reality for common people. Thank you.
Well, I want to thank everyone for their wonderful messages tonight. Congratulate all the award winners and all the honorees this evening. We'd like to request that all of the winners return to the stage for both individual and group pictures when we conclude this program. We also want to invite the Planning Committee to come up here for a group picture. I'd like to thank the Connecticut Technology Council, our 4 presenting sponsors, Boehringer Ingelheim, Covidien, Day Pitney, and United Technologies, and our supporting sponsors as well. Congratulations to all the women of innovation, the class of 2015, an outstanding group of women. Let's give them one more round of applause. And in closing tonight, the Connecticut Technology Council has asked me to deliver a brief message to all our finalists and winners this evening. And I know that this message has been heard by classes in the past because we've seen the great things that they've done as they've reached out to other women. We urge you to mentor other women, to share your story of achievement with young women and girls, and to encourage STEM proficiency in our schools. Reach out to your fellow honorees, creating the type of community that furthers the interests of women who work in technology and makes Connecticut the special place it is. And with that, we wish you all good night, and we hope to see you next year.